Hey, my name is Joel Moret.
And I'm Jacob Moret, and we host a podcast called Randoms.
As the title suggests, we have a conversation about random topics selected by a random topic generator.
That's right. Each episode will feature an unscripted conversation between the two of us.
Hey, yo, what up? It's the Moret Boys once again.
Hello!
It's a studio. Thanks for joining us again on this next episode of Randoms, the podcast. Before we get started, we just want to let you guys know that we are hosting a giveaway. Yes, we are. We've been sharing it on social media for a little bit right now, but when this podcast comes out, you're still going to have some time. So the giveaway ends on the 18th, and then we're going to announce the winner on the following week, which I think is the 25th. For 25. It's a 20. It's a 25th. 25th. All right, ready? Let's start with this question. And the question is, what is the craziest thing you've ever done? Oh boy.
I love how these questions start with what's the craziest.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's the craziest
You
thing
thought it was
you've
gonna be
ever
food?
eaten? Yeah.
You thought it was gonna be food
It's
or?
going to be the same question. I was going to cry. What's the craziest thing I've ever done?
Well, you got to go first. Listen, I got stories for days, but I'm gonna have to pick one. Well, you get to go first this time, so.
Yay!
So you go ahead.
Okay, so yo tengo una historia. I got a story.
You got a story. He's got
I
a
got
story.
a story. So
Once upon a time.
I think it was Virginia or Florida, one of those. But it was Busch Gardens. And I love when you do
You're gonna try and think. I'm trying to think.
He's like intrigued.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
That,
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, wow.
I'm gonna do that when you say your story.
Oh.
I think it was Florida.
What are we doing? We're just like we're having 10 minutes of Okay, dude, that sounds weird.
Okay. Okay. All right. It was Busch Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
It was called the Falcons Fury.
Oh, that's Florida.
Florida?
I think it's
Okay.
Florida.
So this little turd nugget right
Who?
here. You.
What do you mean?
No,
me?
it
Like,
was
how does-
him. It was him.
This
and
got to be about mom, not about me.
No. Today is about you.
Okay.
Because mom don't get on roller coasters.
That's true.
She's scared. What's it called? You and Pastor. Shout out to Pastor.
Oh, word.
Pastor
Yeah, we did.
Alberto.
Alberto.
Poor
Alberto.
Cowboys. Anyways. So yeah. Them two. They're best friends. They were like, we were getting on all the rides, right? I remember it was Shikra, I think it was. Dude,
Yeah.
these dudes, bro. I wanted to go in the last seat, like the last row. And they're like, no, let's do the front. Because nobody was there. And we ended up doing it the front row.
Wait. But see, you can't.
But I know, but I'm saying the story because this is where it falls.
Yeah, but okay.
It trickles down to Falcons Fury. I'm calling the story Falcons Fury.
I know, but you got to start from like why you're like freaking out to be in the front and not the back.
It's just creepy, bro.
So you're scared. Just say that you're scared.
I was
Okay,
because
he
it was
was.
it was a while ago. It was like I don't know, I was like 14, I think. It was 4 years
Remember
ago.
the photo when you went with Grace on that roller coaster? Jacob Lake was
I was
crying.
crying, bro.
Was it the same? No, it wasn't.
No,
that.
it was Six Flags. That
No,
was
no, that
was
wasn't Six
Superman.
Flags.
Yeah.
No, that's when we went to Busch Gardens
Dog.
in Virginia.
No,
It was the one where the roller coaster drops.
Oh,
That's Virginia, bro.
No, that's the video. There was a video.
Yeah, that's
No,
the
the
whole time he
picture
looked
of
like he
me.
was crying.
There was a picture of me crying
like-
because me and Grace went on Superman. That's when it was just me, Pastor, Grace went.
Also, that's when we went to Six
And,
Flags.
and y'all were in the kiddie pool or whatever. So we went on. That's another story. We went on Superman, and bro, I did not want to go because I was not into roller coasters like that. Yo, that first drop, bro, just crying like it's like Titi on Zoomerang when she was like, "Mommy."
Yeah, she legit was crying.
That no, but back to Shikra.
Right.
We were in the front row. I hated it, but when we got out, I was fine with it. So I was
All right,
feeling.
it's fire.
Yeah, it was fire. So I was feeling courageous, right? So then, what's it called? We get on every other ride, and then at the end of the night, we were on Falcon Fury, right? So
Yeah.
Falcon Fury is a tower, like it's as tall as the Six Flags swing ride, the 400 feet one.
Yeah, it's like 4 and change,
it's,
bro.
It's as tall as that, right? And here's the twist. I don't like tower rides at all. Like I won't even do downtime at Lake Compounds. And
Yo,
that's like
and if you don't know where
100
that is, yes,
100
it's
feet.
tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's like a kiddie one. But I decided to do Falcon's Ferry.
Which I was shocked.
Yeah. And the twist is when you get like to the top, the seats go like 350,
Yes, 335 feet.
335 feet. So once you're like, you go up, right? You know how the tower rides are. And then you get almost to the top. The seats are like they go down. Like they look like you're looking at the ground. Not like you're looking at the ground. You're looking at the ground 400 feet up in the sky. Bro, that was the most trippiest thing in life, bro. Like, I saw heaven. I saw Jesus. I saw everything, bro. Flash before my eyes. Yo, we dropped, and, I thought I was going to die, bro. That one was so crazy. That was crazy, bro.
It is wild. So, yeah, Jacob's always been scared of rides.
Always.
And I remember as a kid, I'd be like, yo, you going to get on a roller coaster? So like me, I was geek because I'm like, all right, I have one son. We're going to do everything. We're going to go crazy.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have so much fun. So when he was of height, I'm gassing him. I'm like, yo, we're gonna go on roller coasters, right? He's like, yeah. And then it's like, all right, later. And it got to the point where it's just like
Never.
it was a few years, and I'm like, I was already discourhed. So now I'm looking at Jazz like, Jazz, when you're of height, we're gonna get on rides. But I'm like, wait, Jazz is tiny though.
Yeah.
So it's like Jazz is like 19 years old, and she's still like 3'2". So it's just like, no, she's 16 now, but. That took a while. So now I'm like the youngest. Isabel, we're gonna get on rides.
Isabel don't even do it.
Yeah, Isabel's she likes.
No,
she won't do a lot of stuff. But they do downtime now. But anyways, so my homie Berto, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pastor Bert. We go on vacation together, right?
Like every
our
year.
family and his family. We've been going together on vacation for like 9 years now. Well, no, less.
I feel like forever. No, it
I would
has
say
to
like
be, bro.
I would say like 6 years.
Because
maybe.
after Charles. That's
it
when
was
we started
John
going.
Downey, so it was. I want to say like 7 years now, 6-7 years. We've been going on vacations together.
Legit.
So, anyways, so that's my ride buddy, bro. Him, his daughter, we get on rides. You know what I'm saying? So I remember we're like, yo, we're planning on going in Florida since we have a timeshare out there. We both have a timeshare at the same spot, and it was just like, yo, there's a new ride at Busch Gardens, which is his favorite, and I think is my favorite at this point. As far as rides are or amusement parks go, Busch Gardens in Florida is fire, bro. So it's so chill. So we're like, yo, there's a new ride called Falcon's Fury, and I'm like, so Google it. First year we went, I think it wasn't open, but we managed to get there and ride it. Or the first year it was open, we were there.
Oh yeah.
So we peeped it, and it's like, yo, it looks wild, right? So I mean, if you do a Google on Falcon's Fury, it says it's the tallest freestanding drop tower in North America. So it's 335 foot. And then as you're gonna drop, like what Jacob was saying is that you're looking at the ground. What happens is that you sit normal. So like if you've been on Six Flags or any amusement park that has those elevator towers, you sit normal. So what happens is you go all the way to the top and you pivot 90 degrees. So now you're like that, right? So you're facing the ground.
Bro.
Like if you're Superman, you're like, you could look up like that. So now it's like your whole weight is on the harness. So when he says it's the trippiest thing, listen, I love rides. And that messed with me, bro.
Yo, legit.
That messed with me because we went again to Florida and I didn't do it.
No.
None of us
I want to
did.
do it.
Did you do it?
No, Grace and
So,
Pastor
yeah,
did it.
So they went.
Bro.
They went and did it again. I didn't do it. Like my mind was just like, yo, that was wild because then it drops you at that. So, and it says it's 60. So you go face first, 60 miles an hour. It drops you face first, 60 miles an hour. And then you see the floor just coming. And then all of a sudden you just swing out.
Yo.
You swing out like that and you sway. Yeah, listen, that was trippy, bro.
I don't know what the heck I felt, bro.
Yeah, so when Jacob told me that day, right, we were like, oh, we're going to wait. We're all like a little bit like, should we do it? Should we not? Should we do it? So we were going to do it regardless. So every time we went, right, no, that's what it was. Every time we went to do it, they shut the thing down.
They shut it down because it was like
they had to do maintenance and stuff. So now we're all like,
yo,
what's going on?
No,
like,
and we're done because we went right after maintenance.
Now, yeah, we're like, yo, this is divine intervention. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this, right? Yo, what if we shouldn't be doing this? Yeah. All right, so we went around, want to try it? Went again, boom, shut down. Like, yo. Then I think right after maintenance we got on. It was nighttime.
Bro,
it was wild.
That
like,
was trippy.
Yeah, I love rides, but listen, that was crazy.
No, that was crazy. My soul was still up there.
Yo.
We were down there leaving the park, and I was still up
and
there.
it takes like you count was like 10 seconds or 7 seconds. I don't know. It felt like eternity.
Yo, for real.
Because I'm like, yo, if this harness pops, it's done. Like
Yeah.
we're dead. It's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen. Now for me, what's the craziest thing? Like, see, I got a story for days. Jacob's 18. I'm 38.
You old, bruh. Yeah. How old is your mom?
Mom's 58. Nah, she's not. Mom's 5 years older than me.
Don't lie.
She's not 58. Yo, chill. What we gotta do this? Poor mom, bro. Mama. Listen. So I've got a lot of stories, man. Like even with moms, like we've done so much stuff. But I think for me, one of the craziest things was when I was younger. I used to do graffiti. I used to go spray painting.
Wait, is this the one with mom?
Nah.
Oh,
And
that one.
mom's hanging in the front. Moms used to go graffiti. And even once we went to a legal wall, right? Because there's legal walls where we can paint and you don't have to worry. And we didn't know that she was pregnant from you. And we're spray painting and we really didn't wear the mask, yo. We're just doing graffiti. So
no wonder
no wonder Jacob's a little out there now, right? He said it, not me.
No, you did say it after me, bro.
Nah. So one day I went my boy. I ain't gonna say who it was, man. Just because he did his thing and yeah, we were. I'll admit it. We were doing illegal art.
You better get
But
arrested.
no, see, I wasn't that artist that liked to go and destroy. We were destroying property, but what I mean is I didn't go to the public. Like I didn't go down the street in the hood and spray paint so everyone could see it. Like I used to like to go painting in places that nobody went. A lot of that was like train tracks and stuff like that. Because for the most part, the only people going through that were cargo trains. I don't even think it's a commuter track at the time. So like we have now, but so anytime I went spray painting, we used to go to like an abandoned factory. We did stuff like that. Like I used to tell my guys, I'm not gonna go destroy property. I want to do something stupid like that as you guys, but I'll go paint where no one sees it. So me and my boy, we went through this like woods just to get to this track, right? And I want to say it was the Amtrak line, so it might have been commuter or I don't know. We call it the Amtrak line, so because that's where the Amtrak goes through now. So. Yeah. Here we go again with that. It sounds wet. Anyways, so I'm with my boy, and my boy was just like, when he painted, yo, like he was mad serious. Like you can't even talk to this dude.
Yeah.
So he's so good with it, right? So me and him, we're just painting, right? Just like just getting gritty, getting nice. And there was one thing we did when we painted that way. You just didn't take all your paint cans out of the bag, just in case you had to go. And everywhere we painted, bro, like we didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Like I'd go to places where I knew nobody was gonna go. Like, I did paint at another spot where one of my boys was painting, and the guy was like, oh, he happened to walk around. He's like asking him questions, like, oh, that's nice. What do you guys do? Next thing he ended up being an undercover cop and took him in. So that was his story. But all of a sudden, bro, like I'm painting, right? So my boy's just quiet. And back then we had no iPods, none of that. So no music, no nothing, man.
Yeah.
We're just grinding on our own like that, just quiet. All you hear is. Now I had other boys from the crew that we used to paint. We used to chit chat, like, hey, you spray a few lines, move back and just chit chat, go back in. This kid was just like, he had a mission. So I'm like, I didn't think anything of it, right? And I'm just like, And then off a distance, like I see my boy like look, right? And he's just peeping. But he always did that. And I look and I'm like, all right, ain't nothing wrong to it, man. Yo, dude, all of a sudden all I hear is and this dude just bolts. And I'm like, what is he doing, yo? So when I look, it took me a second. And then he pauses because he's like, let's go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I couldn't put A and B together. I'm like, what's going on? Like, is it an animal? Fine. Look at it. Yo, there was a dude running towards us, bro. Like you ever, when you're running, like you ever seen, I don't know if you've seen Terminator the movie. This dude,
Nah.
man. So like the cop that he runs with his stiff arms like that.
Oh,
just
like that?
Video, you're gonna see him like this. That's all I see. Just dude is just gunning, and I'm like, yo. So I throw my can in the bag. I grab it, and me and my boy just start dipping, bro. Now that was the first time I've been there. So I'm running one way, he's running another, and then I realize he's going somewhere else because I thought we went one way.
Yeah.
I end up in a swamp. Like
Bro.
when I turned my foot went in. And it was just swamp. I'm like, I'm going to get caught. Yo, I'm just running, bro. For like, my heart was beating out of my chest. I'm like thinking to myself, because I still lived, I think I was like 17, 16, bro. So I was still living with mom. And yo, and for those people that know Mom, she don't play, bro. And I just did not know how I wasn't gonna call her. I was gonna think that I'm missing. I was like, if I get arrested, I'm not calling this lady. I'm thinking like, maybe I'll call Moms, you know what I'm saying? Because me and Moms was dating. So I was like, maybe I'll call Moms. She could bail me out and not say nothing. Yo, so we dipping, and I get in that mud, bro, and it's like knee deep. And I'm like, yo, I was scared, yo. And I don't want to say thank God, right? Because I was doing something illegal. But I was like, thank God I figured out a way to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then me and homeboys just bolting, bro. And I don't even know where we're running. It's my car. I'm like, yo, if I get caught or they peep my car, they're going to see my license. I was just running. We ended up somewhere else. And then made our way like up, got in the car, dipped, and I used to go to his house always. And we went to his house, bro, and then it was just the funniest thing ever. Like we were both like tripping, right? So then I get home, cause I'm just dirty. I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna go home. And then I get home and my mom is there. Yeah, so I walk in, and then Jacob says that my mom screams like,
oh yeah.
So when we were little, when she used to scream, she would start off like, "What did I tell ya?" And you don't know what she's saying. And then you couldn't laugh, because if you laugh, you got whooped. So I get in there. She's already tight, yo. She's like, where's this kid coming from, right? She's like, where you been? And I'm like, what? Why you dirty? I'm like, what, bro? So then I go upstairs. I'm like, Ma, chill. Like, I was just with my boys, yo. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you so dirty? I was like, we were just hiking somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, just walking around, just being boys. And then eventually she not do graffiti, and then she was like, don't get caught, you know. But at that time, she was like, what are you doing, bro? So I used to hide my cans or whatever. And then, so I go down, right? I just threw some shorts on. I'm trying to like just talk with her. So excuse me, so she could leave me alone. And I was just like, all of a sudden, bro, she's like, what's on your leg? Bro, I had a tick.
Bro.
Yo, I don't know. Like, I freaked out and I slapped it off. It didn't bite me. But see, we live in Connecticut. And in Connecticut, we have this really bad issue with what's called Lyme ticks. I think they're called Lyme ticks. I don't know if they're online. But what happens is if this tick bites you, you can get Lyme disease. And then Lyme disease just messes with you, bro. Like, half your face will just be, like, droopy. You can't move, like, half your face or half your arm. Yo, it's weird. It's almost like if you had a stroke. So I was scared. Yo, now I'm like, my mom was like, oh, my God, you better check. You don't have a tick. And I run into the shower, and I'm just, like, checking every crevice of my body. Yo, I'm like, listen, I was so scared, but yeah, that's the craziest story I think I've ever had, bro. I got chased by what we call Amtrak police.
Say the one with you and Mom. That one was funny. I thought you were gonna say that
so
one.
Me and mom. So I pick up my boy again. It's this kid, right? So we had a crew, and this kid painted like if you wanted to paint,
yeah,
you call him. Like, yo, you call your boy, right?
Uh-huh.
And he used to write twice. So even like, yo, you call twice, or like, yo, what up, man? Let's do anytime, bro. He'll paint. So I was one of the only ones in our crew, because we were all young, who had a car, and the youngest was we called him Ink, and to this day he does a lot of like art. He just had an art show, so he's really good. He's so talented.
Oh, that's dope.
And his brother and his boys. So I was one of the youngest. I was one of the older ones who had a car, and so I would always pick him up. So one night he's like, yo, let's go paint, bro. So, I'm hanging with Moms, and I think my sister, just saying it, she always wanted to roll with us. Yo. So, bro, I told Madi, right? I'm like, my wife, I tell her, yo, we're gonna go paint. And she's like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? She was down. She's like, let's go. So, we need to watch out. So we went to the spot where there's a cemetery, and in the cemetery there's a tunnel that it was no longer active. Yeah, it was no longer active. So, and that tunnel was for train tracks that used to cut through the cemetery, and now it's a busway. So that's where we used to go, and it's named after the cemetery. But anyways, we went and we're painting, bro. Like, and my boy was paranoid. Yeah, we heard sirens, bro. For whatever reason, this dude bolts. Listen, at this point, somebody's running. I'm running. Yo, the funniest thing, this dude is like, that's all you hear. Like, this dude don't talk. He don't even say, let's go. He's like, yo, so he bolts, I bolt, Marty bolts behind me, just sitting there bolting. We're running. I run into my car. We get in our car, yo, and then I drove. We were parking like where there was like a liquor store. I didn't even go out through the entrance, like, because the dips. We jumped right through. I drove over the sidewalk, and my car's like, "Gah!" And then we're just dipping, yo. And then we just started dying. Y'all took this kid home. I'm like, I can't mess with this kid. There was no cops. Like, you're in a tunnel. It's in a city. There's different area. I mean, there's so many streets. Like,
you got PTSD, bro.
yo, there was no cop near us. He just heard the sirens probably down the street, and he run. So I'm like, why are you running?
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, I thought it was a cop. I'm like, where? He's like, I heard sirens. I'm like, they were at a distance, bro. Yeah, we left what we used to call pieces. We left that thing there, but that was so funny. Mom enjoys that because she was just like, yo, we ran, bro. So, yeah, I think for me, like, the craziest things I've ever done growing up was that. It's just graffiti. Because it's probably the worst thing I've ever done as far as, legalities.
Yo, that reminds me of when we went garbage picking. So my grandfather, Lola, shout out to Lola, was infatuated with garbage picking, right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
So it was, well, he ain't even go. I think it was Mama, Titi Jessie, and I think that was it. But it was me and my cousin. So it was me. I don't know if I told you this a while ago.
I think so.
So it was me, Jordan, Ethan,
Oh, I didn't know.
Eli, Eric, and I think Isaiah. Shout out to all of them, bro. So we go to I don't know where the spot was, but we're garbage picking, right? So we go to one location, there was nothing. Then we go to another spot, and there was mad stuff. So we're like, yo, this is dope, right? We literally go in the garbage can, and then we have like Eric and Eli up on the top, and they were grabbing stuff. All of a sudden,
Wait, what were y'all getting though?
it was like picture frames and stuff. Cause Titi and Mama, they were like, yo, go get those. All right, so it's raining too, right?
Is that even legal?
I don't even know, bro. We were kids.
I mean, it's garbage,
It's
right? But some
garbage.
people
I mean,
they don't jive with that. They want to go to the garbage.
So whatever. So
That's hilarious.
keep in mind, there's like a garage thing opening. So you know how the trucks, like the trucks that carry all the equipment, they just back up to that, and then it opens the
Was
trunk.
there food in it or no?
No, there was no food. It
Oh,
was
so
like
it's
it was
just
literally
items.
like it was like a big not a big
Like a
one.
bin type thing?
No, it was legit like a garbage thing. You know what I'm
guys are going
saying?
in here.
No, we were going.
But there was
in
no
there.
food, so there was no
There was
maggots.
no food. It was literally like items from the store.
I wish there was food in
I
there.
forgot there was the store. Nah,
I wish it was rotted food.
Nah. That would have been whack, yo. I would not go in there. So whatever. So we go in there, right? And we're in there, right? 5 minutes go by. All of a sudden, you hear that garage door. Bro, there's like 5 dudes. When I kid you not, I saw those people. We dipped, bro, and the car was parked mad far, yo. Like legit, yo.
Did they say
we were
anything?
out. They're like, hey, and we were, yo. When I say dipping, just literally out. We got in the car. I've never seen Mama drive so fast, bro.
Yeah, I gotta ask her that.
I think it was Mama.
story.
If not, it was either Vanessa or Vero or VG, because VG's like that too. VG would do that.
Yeah, Reggie's hood.
VG is hood. But bro, that day I remember that day. We all dipped in the rain too. So all you hear is blah 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 blah. Pants are soaked. Used to buy me those baggy jeans. So I'm running them baggy jeans.
Yeah, your cousins be bagging.
Yo, legit. Nah, we were out, bro.
I'm saying y'all be bagging girls is what I'm saying.
Oh, all right.
I'm just saying. Chill. Just bring it back, yo. Oh, that's an no, I'm just saying. Yo, we just went down the wrong path on this one. We're just done. We're just done, dude. Dude, breathe. Anyways, this dude was in the trash. I was hoping that there was garbage in there. I mean, food. All right, bring it back. Bring it back. Do I need to say a prayer? We just had like 2 minutes of just losing it. Woo.
You can't say that, yo.
All right, I'm gonna end this. You heard our craziest moments. Just breathe, bro.
This gotta be the promo, bro.
Yeah, this gotta be the promo, hands down. Listen,
Oh,
This is Randoms, the podcast. You know, in the YouTube videos or whatever, social media, comment what's the craziest thing you've ever done. You know what I'm saying?
No, it died. The camera died. It's okay. Just keep going.
And we'll just keep going. I guess the camera died, but it's all good.
No,
We're just
we'll
gonna
put
end it
up
with
the
the
phone.
splash. It's okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, until next week, man. Randoms, the podcast. It's the Moret Boys.
Bye bye.